Well, good evening to you Trojan fans. This evening, the Trojans play host to the Mounties of West Snyder right here at UDA. So we welcome the Mounties here tonight as the varsity gets ready to take them on in what should be a good basketball game for UDA. The Trojans with 2 losses on the season, 1 in league to Line Mountain and the other one a preseason ball game to Williams Valley. So the Trojans looking for their first win of the 2001-2002 season, and so we're looking to get that tonight against these Mounties, who do not generally put up too much of a fight. So we'll see what kind of talent they brought here to UDA tonight as the Trojans get introduced. And since this is the first time I have seen the Trojan gals this year, Jenna Crabb introduced first. Alicia Warner, a junior. I don't believe there's a senior on the squad. Well, maybe there is, but I'm not sure. Warner, Ashley Straub, another junior, Jen Stein, and Christy Bingaman is a senior. Okay, so there we go. You have the starting lineups for both squads. After the national anthem, we'll be set to go with 32 minutes of basketball. Zimmerman will tip it off for the Mounties. She is number 30, and she'll be tipping it off against our number 53, Christy Bingaman. So here we go as the opening tip, about ready to get going here. Tip batted back here towards the out of bounds, and so they may, they're going to say it went off the off Zimmerman of the Mounties, and so UDA will inbound the basketball. Warner with it for UDA. Here's Straub. Ashley looking for something to develop inside. Puts it on the wing instead. Stein dribbles the baseline. Pushes it right inside there for Bingaman. Her shot blocked away as Zimmerman got a hand on Christie's attempted shot that time and knocked it out of there. So it'll be Warner inbounding the ball. Pushes it back out here for Straub. Straub near wing over here for Stein. It loops eventually inside there where it's picked up by Crabb, and then back here for a shot from the wing over here for 2 by Warner. Wouldn't go, and a foul call underneath. Got a hold foul called on the Trojans, I believe. Yep, foul was on Straub, her first, the team's first. And so the Mounties will inbound the ball. 32 is Spriggle for West Snyder. And this is Gilbert. I think I remember this young lady from last year. Gilbert, little pepper pot. Yeah, there she goes. Gilbert all the way for 2. Little short, rebounded in there to Bingaman for UD. That Spriggle gal, I remember being all over these Trojans last year. Or rather, that Gilbert gal, I mean. There's a ball tapped out of bounds. It's going to go off the Mounties. And so Straub will inbound for Upper Dauphin. There's no score in a ball game. We've played 53 seconds of the first quarter. This is Warner. Moving over the wing over there for Stein. Stein picks it up on the wing into the baseline here for Crabb. Crabb taking it inside, dropping it off here for Bingaman for 2. It's good. Nice play. Jenna Crabb to Christy Bingaman, and Christy finished it off nicely. It's 2-0. UDA. Gilbert coming back with it for West Snyder. Gilbert, lost the handle, picks up the dribble. Tries to go inside with it. The ball is loose, picked up in there by Bingaman. And UD will come up court with it now as they give it to Warner. Alicia Warner over the wing there for Jenna Crabb. Into the corner it goes. Stein for 3. A little bit long off the mark. Rebounded in here to UD. Across the court it goes here for Straub for 2. It's good. And a foul called underneath. Well, wait a minute. Basket is good. Yep, they gave her the basket, but the foul is going to be on Christy Bingaman. Christy will pick up her first, team second. So Christy pushing off during or right after the shot, I'm not sure. But anyway, Christy picks up the foul as Gilbert will take it down the lane, pushes it over here for that 34 gal. There's a shot from 15 feet out. Good for 2. That is Zimmerman, and she gets the game cut in half. The lead cut in half by UD now. It's 4-2. Nice pass underneath, shot underneath, and a big foul under there will be called on number 34, Herbster. Herbster really nailed Stein, and Stein went to the boards hard, but she's going to be okay. She'll go to the foul line shooting 2. Stein made her shot on the end of the court. The foul shot, 1. Here's a shot from the side by Crabb, no good. Rebound tipped around underneath and off the hands of Zimmerman of the Mounties it goes. So it'll be inbounded by UD. It's 7-2, the score. Pass inbounded here for Straub. Into the wing it goes. Back out here for Straub. She'll roll it out in front. Oh, right through the hands of Crabb and out of bounds it goes. It'll be red ball. Freer's number 11, inbounding it here for Gilbert. Gilbert taking it down on the baseline. Nice pass inside for that 34 gal. No good. The rebound comes loose and picked up here by Ashley Straub. Straub will work it back up court now for Warner. Warner tripped up at the center line. No foul called. Rebound or picked up in there by Straub rather. Now Christy Bingaman's got it. Dumps it right over here for Crabb, and her shot wouldn't go. It's blocked out of there. Boy, some rough and tumble play in here for these gals right now. People stumbling on the floor. But UD with the ball. Straub to inbound it. Does so for Christy Bingaman. Christy wasn't really looking for that, but thank goodness Freer knocked it out of bounds for the Mounties, and so UD will inbound the ball. Inbounded here for Straub. Straub looping it over there for Stein. Jennifer, bounce pass on the baseline for 2 from Werner, wouldn't go. Crabb with a rebound and a reach-in foul called on the Mounties. And gets the ball on the inbounds, dumps it on the baseline. Nice pass in there for Crabb for 2 is good. A dandy pass from Christy Bingaman to hit Jenna Crabb with it, and she laid her up and in. Here's that Freer coming to a quick halt. The ball nearly stolen away out there by Stein, but then picked up by Gilbert onto the baseline. It goes here now for 32 and out of bounds. It rolls. 32 is Spriggle. She'll inbound it on the left baseline. They travel. Looking for 2, wouldn't go. That was that Zimmerman, picked up in there by Christy Bingaman for UD. And back comes Warner with it. Warner, whoa, hold it. She walked with it. Just couldn't put the brakes on fast enough that time as she wanted to make a pass. So she is called for the walk, and Gilbert will inbound the ball. This is Miss Spriggle. Spriggle. Inside for Zimmerman. Zimmerman in the paint. Pushes it on the wing over there for a shot for 2 by 34 Herbster. Back comes UD. Near wing. Crabb. Warner. Warner inside, a nice pass to a breaking Ashley Straub. And Ashley took it up, but she was hammered, and she'll go to the line. Shooting 2. In the meantime, timeout is called by the Mounties. We've got 3:38 left here in the first quarter. It's 9-4 UD by 5. Straub at the line to shoot 2. Her first shot is a little short. 3:38 left here in the quarter. 9-4 UDA by 5, and Ashley can make it half a dozen here if she puts this one in. And she did. 10-4. All the CBers out there love that score. 10-4. Anyway, here is a pass looped ahead here now for that Gilbert. Gilbert taking it on a bounce pass over here for Spriggle. Spriggle for 2, no good. And on the rebound, it's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans, they say. So Gilbert immediately heads to the end zone to put this one in play. Right underneath, she tried to go with it, but Jenna Crabb knocked it out of there. So the Mounties will try it again. Bounce it here for Sprigo. Sprigo goes inside with it. Ball tapped off a Trojan, nearly out of bounds. Let's see. No, it's controlled here by Zimmerman. Then it gets whacked out of bounds. It'll be white ball. They said Zimmerman lost that one. So UD will inbound the ball. Werner over in the wing. Stein back here for Werner. Werner from outside for two. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Christy Bingaman. Christy has it tied up. Slings the one up anyway. No good. Zimmerman with the rebound. Stolen away on the out pass for Werner. Here's Stein on the baseline. She'll try to go underneath, hitting Straub with it, but it goes off the leg of a Monty and out of bounds. So Werner will inbound. Werner right here for Bingaman for two. It's good. Nice inbound pass from Werner to Christy Bingaman. Christy stationed 6 feet out there. Just popped that one up and in. 11-4. Gilbert racing down the wing. Passes that ahead here for 34. And she'll be blocked down here by either Straub or Werner. Wasn't sure. 34 is that Herbster. Got herself blocked that time. Sprigo getting ready to inbound it. Does so here for Gilbert. Gilbert pushes one up from the baseline. Good for two. Gilbert gal has good moves. She's little. She's not very big at all. Probably 5'2" or something. Pretty small. She has some good moves out there for those Monties. Nice pass inside given to Bingaman. Bingaman fakes once, puts a shot up over everything, and a rebound comes down here to Straub. Running it back here for Werner. Werner for two. It's good. Werner, Alicia Werner with a nice move inside that time. Gets two more, and it's 14-6 now. The Trojans slowly but surely start to pull away. Here's Sprigo dropping it back for Gilbert. Gilbert, top of the circle. Wants to wind it inside on the baseline, but it's picked up in there by Stein, and Stein will loop it out here now for Werner. Into the corner it goes. Here's Crabb looking for two. It's off the glass high. No good. Rebound shot put up and in by Straub, however. Ashley Straub on the putback gets two. In the meantime, here is Gilbert. Gilbert looking for a pair. Puts the shot up. No good. On the rebound, well, they're going to call Gilbert for a rebound. Foul, that is, on the rebound. It'll be her first. And UD will inbound the ball. Minute 39 left. And Zimmerman checking back into the ball game for the Mounties as Werner brings it up court for UDA. Straub wants three. Yep, she's got three. It took a hop and a bounce, but it went in. Ashley Straub for the first 3 point of the ball game. A walk call now, as Sprigo tried to get it going just a little bit too quickly and is called for the walk. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. It's 19-6 UD. Pass right on the inbounds play, and a shot put up by Straub wouldn't go, and in a hold call on Straub, I believe. No, I'm not sure. We'll have to check the scoreboard. Clock was on 40. Jennifer Stein picks up her first. Up court they come with it. That's that Gilbert spreading the court and going the whole way up the court by herself, unopposed, and gets two more. 19-8 the score. There's a nice pass inside for Crabb. Crabb trying to work her way inside. Couldn't do it. Pushes it out here for a shot from the corner by Straub. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here to Gilbert. Gilbert working against Werner. Gilbert still with control more or less. Well, I say more or less. Now it goes back here for Zimmerman. Zimmerman taps it ahead to Sprigo. Sprigo for Gilbert. Gilbert looking out in front here. Here's Freer. Freer for a couple short. And on the rebound, Gilbert's got it. Fires it back here, but she goes out of bounds with it. She's just one of those kids that hustles into the paint, into the wall, everywhere. 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 19-8. Trojans by 11. As Werner spins it here for Straub, and then Werner will play with it over in a wing. Shot from over there by Stein for three, wouldn't go, and a rebound tapped out of bounds off the hands of Hockenbrock, number 44 of the West Snyder Mounties, and so UD will inbound. 20 seconds left in the first period. Nice pass inside there. Oh, ball blocked away by that Gilbert. Stein looking for the shot. Jennifer put it up, but Gilbert knocked it right out of there. Here's Crabb looking for two, a little bit short that time. And a rebound, a quick lead pass up here for Gilbert. Gilbert working back on Werner, but a foul called. We'll have a blocking foul called on Werner. Gilbert racing up the court quickly for the Mounties and put the shot up, but Werner was there to commit the foul. 7.8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Score remains at 11-point differential, 19-8. And Miss Gilbert's going to see if she can change that. Her first one, no good, off to the right. Here's Gilbert's second try. It is good, and it's 19-9, 10-point differential. Trojans have a bunch of guys over there cheering for them tonight. Stroud puts a shot up a little bit short. Christy Bingham's shot at the buzzer won't go, and so at the end of one quarter, it is a 10-point differential now. It's UDA 19 and the Mounties of West Snyder 9. Okay, second quarter getting underway now. Spriggle will inbound the basketball for West Snyder. Does so here for Gilbert. Gilbert breaking it down on the right wing here, dropping it back for Spriggle, who goes to the baseline with it. Had it nearly stolen from her. The ball is stolen, as a matter of fact, loose inside there. Picked up by Christy Bingaman. Good work that time by the Trojans defensively. Jenna Crabb will drop it over there for Nguyen, who is in the ball game now. Martina Nguyen back over here for Crabb. Crabb here for Nguyen. Nguyen goes across the court there. Shot from over there by Luke Lubol, who was back. He was in the ball game for the first time also. And there's a walk called on Martina. She tried to start up court just a little bit too quickly there and did that little half a step. So Lubol into the ball game, and Nguyen right now replacing a couple of starters for UD. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert bouncing it over here for that Spriggle. Spriggle inside. This is a tie-up inside as Straub ties it up inside there with number 34 Herbster. And UD will inbound the ball. These guys over here are having a lot of fun, let me tell you. In the meantime, into the corner it comes here now. Inside for Christy Bingaman. Christy over the wing. Christy goes to take it inside, but hold everything. A foul will be called on number 34, Herbster. Herbster will pick up her second, and Christy will not be shooting. It'll be a non-shooting foul. 21 Mattern enters the ball game for the Mounties. 21. Inbound pass coming right back here. Shot from the wing for two. Wouldn't go. That's Crabb. Her shot wouldn't go down. Rebound comes up here now, and Herbster will try to track that down. They say it was tapped by UD, which it was. So Gilbert will inbound the ball for West Snyder. Here's that shot from outside, in and out. No good. Rebounded, but to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will try to roll it back here, but the ball came loose. Up court with it comes Jenna Crabb, and Jenna's fouled. I think Zimmerman might pick up the foul, but we'll see. I know this. Jenna was the one being fouled, and I guess it wasn't a shooting foul, so UD will inbound the ball. It was indeed on Zimmerman, her first, team's sixth. So one more will put UDA in the bonus. Crabb over there for Lucas, or rather not Lucas, but Weaver, I mean. And Weaver will go to the line shooting two. She's entered the ball game for the first time. And she gets herself a couple of free throws. See if she can make one or two of these. Trojans kind of stuck on 19. They got to 19 quite a while ago, it seems. Played a minute and a half in this period and haven't scored. So let's see if Miss Weaver can change that. Why, sure she can. It's now 20-9. And that's not the time of night either. That's the score. Okay. Here is her second try. And it is just as good as the first one. She goes 2 for 2. It's 21-9. Two nice foul shots by Miss Weaver. We have Harmon checking into the ball game, number 22 for UDA. And let's see what the red-clad Mounties are going to do. Oh, wait a minute. Foul called on either Weaver or Crabb. We'll see. They say it was Crabb, and for Jenna, her first. Here is Gilbert stopping. Dropping it back here for that 21. Over the wing it goes. Hoopster, he's got it. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert taking it inside. Looking for two. No good. On the rebound. Shot put up there by 34. Wouldn't go. And a ball comes down on the floor. Picked up by Zimmerman. And she's going to walk with it. Yeah. Got tangled up. But they're going to call it a walk in there. She tried to go through a Trojan and just stumbled around with a little bit and called for the walk. Nguyen coming back with it for UD. Martina is pushed by Gilbert, and Gilbert will pick up the foul. And I think that will send Martina to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. I think they call her Marty. So Marty Nguyen at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Here's her first shot. It is in and out, wouldn't go, no good. Rebound shot put up by Harmon, won't go. And on the rebound put up by Nguyen, wouldn't go. And finally it goes out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on number 41 Weaver of the Trojans. And Miss Weaver will pick up her first, I believe. Yeah, her first. Team 6. So one more will put the Mounties into the bonus. And we've got a double dribble called on UD. So Mounties with the inbounds play. Ahead it comes now for that Gilbert, or for 21. Second shot put up, good. And going to the foul line to shoot one to get three will be number 30 Zimmerman of the Mounties. Zimmerman will shoot one to get three. Here it is. It's good. 21-12 the score now with 5:37 left here in the first half. Marty coming up with it. On the wing over here it comes now, and a walk will be called now on Weaver. She tried to start up court and or tried to start it inside, and took that one little step that sometimes you can get away with, most times not. Herbster had a lot of trouble with that one as it's stolen away by Straub, and Ashley put her home. Here's Martina. Over to the wing it goes. And hold everything. We're going to have a hold foul, a blocking foul called on Herbster, her third. And that's going to send Weaver to the line shooting two. The line to shoot a 1-and-1. Yolanda Weaver at the line to shoot a 1-and-1, not two. 1-and-1. First one's no good. Return shot put up there, wouldn't go. And a rebound comes back here to the Mounties. Inside it comes here to that Hockenbrock, no good, and rebound there to Gilbert. Gilbert will push it up, good for two. Little Gilbert in there again for two more. 23-14, a margin down to 9 as Warner spins it near side over here for Straub. Straub taking it down and jumping it inside here for Weaver. Yolanda pushes it back outside here for Warner, wouldn't go, rebounded in there to Gilbert. Gilbert coming back with it with a head of steam, winding it down and then out of bounds. She lost the handle on it, out of bounds it goes as Gilbert got out of control and out of bounds. Got herself bopped in the eye, and the Mounties will call time now. 4:33 left here in the first half, and the Trojans leading 23-14. Okay, we're set to go following the timeout now. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the half. Warner will take it down and dump it over there for Christy Bingham, and steps up looking for two. A little bit short and out of bounds. It goes off the hands of Lubold. as she reached for the rebound and went off her hands and out of bounds. And so back comes that Mattern. Mattern for Zimmerman. Hockenbrough circling underneath, but they'll push it over here now for Freer. And now they'll go inside for Hockenbrough. One dribble, and she'll try to push it back here. Freer's got it. Goes on the knee over here for Zimmerman. Zimmerman pushing it back out in front. They'll swing it over there for whoa, I thought a shot for the wing. Not quite. Pass too hard. Rebounded in here to Crabb. Crabb coming down the court with Straub leading the way, and Straub misses their first try, puts a second shot up, no good, and Freer with the rebound for the Mounties. Freer turning it out at the center now. She has Mattern on the left side, Spriggle on the right side. She's looking inside. That gets it here to Spriggle on the right wing. Across the court it goes now. Freer steps up looking for a long two. It's good. Freer for two. 23-16, 3:10 left here in the first half. Crabb with it. Crabb bouncing it over here for Straub. Straub from outside for three. A little bit on the short side. Freer with a rebound. Dumping it over here now for that 30 Zimmerman. Zimmerman picks it up back here for Mattern. Mattern, Spriggle on the wing, but dumps it inside there for Hockenbrough. She'll push it to Spriggle on the baseline. Off Spriggle and out of bounds it goes. So UD will get the ball. 2:45 remaining here in the quarter, in the half. Straub. Quick pass over here now for Crabb from outside. Good for two. 25-16. Jenna just stepped over the three-point line that time to bang that one home. 25-16, a margin at 9 now for UD. 2:20 left here in the quarter. Here's Zimmerman out in front. Looping it over there for Freer. Freer on the baseline. Shot from over there by Spriggle. No good. Rebound on the floor. Wrestled for, picked up by Zimmerman. She turns around, puts a shot up and in. Good. So Zimmerman picked the ball up off the floor and reached right up and stuck that one home. And a foul called on number 21 Mattern. She'll pick up the personal foul, and that's going to allow Warner to go to the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. Alicia Warner at the foul line to shoot a 1-and-1. Webster picked up her, or not Webster, but Mattern picked up her second foul of the ball game. Alicia missed her first one. She'll get one more try at it with 1:57 left in the half. Here's her second shot. It is good. 26-18. Margin back to 8 as we bring it up court here. Gilbert back in the ball game. Gilbert had gone out, got whacked in the eye, or maybe lost the lens or something, and she was out momentarily, but she's back. Mattern looping over in a wing over there. Now back here for Gilbert. Gilbert pushing it back here for Mattern, inside to Gilbert. Gilbert goes on the floor hard. You can hear the knees hitting from out here. But she's okay, and back with it come the Trojans. Quick pass here for Straub for two. It's good. Ashley Straub on a good lead pass that time. Did not miss at all and rolled it right up and in. 28-18, 10-point margin now with less than 1:10 to go here in the half. Zimmerman takes it over and drops it off into the corner. Shot from over there. No good. Rebounded inside. Let's see who's got it. Goes to the floor. Zimmerman rolling here to Gilbert. Gilbert for two. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, we have a foul called underneath. Possibly on UD. We'll see. Nope. On the Mounties with 55.8 seconds to go here in the half. Trojans by 10. And Straub will go to the foul line for UDA. She will be shooting two. 10th foul of the half for the Mounties, and so Ashley Straub will be trying to get a pair in here. Her first shot, good. 29-18. Scoreboard says 28-18. No, not changed. Okay, 29-18. Foul was on Mattern, who picked up her third for the Mounties. Here's Straub's second try. A little bit short. Rebounded in there. Christy Bingaman. Christy turnaround shot. A little short. And on the rebound, Zimmerman picks it off, but then walks with it. Zimmerman got herself tangled up in there and trying to get the pass up court to one of her buddies. Went for a walk. So the Trojans will get it with 50 seconds remaining in the half, as Alicia Warner will try to inbound the ball. Does so right underneath the Crab, and then Crab has it tapped out of there by Zimmerman. And Alicia will try to get it in one more time. Does so this time. They'll pass it back here for Straub. Straub inside, tapping it over in the near wing over here. Warner saves it inside here for Crab. Crab with a turnaround jumper. Good. Jenna Crab stuffed that one in from the right baseline after she moved across the back of the basket. And so this is a pass inside here now for, they're going to call a push foul on Crab that time. She was tied up in there with Herbster. She gets a push foul, and Herbster will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Shannon Crab picked up her second personal. Here's Herbster's first try. It is no good. Missed the side, missed everything, so she will give the ball over to the Trojans with 24.7 seconds remaining here in the half. Warner looping it there for Straub. Straub inside. She goes here for Christy Bingaman. Christy, one dribble, dumps it on the baseline and in and out of the hands of Straub, but it was tapped out of there by Herbster. So Warner will inbound the ball. Alicia looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it here to Christy Bingaman. Christy all alone in the front, had the shot, and it wouldn't go down. Quick pass up here for Gilbert. Gilbert battling along the boards with Warner, and out of bounds it goes. They're going to say Gilbert lost it. So with 3.5 seconds left, UDA will inbound the ball. We'll have to watch this inbounds play. It comes over this way and gets tapped right out of there with 2.3 seconds left. But the Trojans have gained 30 feet on the play. And so they'll put it in here. Christy Bingaman will try to fire it down court somewhere for UD. She does so over near the basket, but out of bounds it goes. It'll be the basketball will belong to the Mounties at half court, because the inbound pass didn't touch anything before it went out of bounds. So they get the advantage here of inbounding it on their half of the court. Mattern looping it inside here for Zimmerman. Zimmerman stopping and popping. It's no good. And so at the end of the first half of our ball game, we have a score of UDA 31 and the visiting Mounties 18. Trojans by 13 here at halftime. Okay, second half underway now. Spriggle inbounded the ball to Gilbert, and we're set to go. Ball tipped inside, knocked away, picked up in there by Christy Bingaman. And Christy will spin it over there to Alicia Warner. Warner bringing it down court for UD. Into the corner she goes with it for Straub. Straub back here for Warner. Warner looking on the near wing over here now for a shot by Crab. Wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Stein. Wouldn't go. Here's a shot by Crab, and it's blocked. And a blocking foul inside. And Jenna Crab will go to the line for her UDA Trojans, and she will be shooting 2. Foul was on number 11, Freer, her second. First of the second half, of course. And so Jenna, as soon as Zimmerman gets her boot tied up here, now she's ready to go. Okay. And Jenna will be shooting 2. Her first try is good. So she gets to shoot another one. And here it comes. It is good also. So she goes 2 for 2. That makes it a 33-18 ball game now. Trojans open up a 15-point margin, biggest margin of the game. On the baseline with a pass that's no one there to get. So Back with it come the Trojans. Warner swinging it over there for Crabb. Jenna looking inside. Pushes it to Christy Bingaman. Christy hits Werner going down the paint. 12-foot try. Good. Alicia Warner with a nice bucket that time off the pass from Christy Bingaman. Back with it comes Gilbert. Her shot is no good, but she'll be fouling over the line, shooting 2. Okay, Gilbert made her first one. And here's her second try. It is also good, so she made a pair. This is a 35-20 ball game. Geyer into the ball game for the West Snyder gals. Here's Crabb putting her return shot up, no good. Third try, no good. So Jenna missed about 3 of them that time, and back with it comes a pass inside there from Spriggle to Herbster, and Herbster put it home. Straub. Over wing they go here now for Crabb. Crabb on the baseline, wants to take it inside, blocked out of there by Zimmerman. Passing it back out here for Werner for 2 more. Alicia Werner, nice soft shot from Alicia. Just tapping it up and in there. Here's a ball stolen away by Straub, puts a shot up and in. Good, she's fouled, and she will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Nice job by Ashley Straub. 39-22 the score, 6:07 left here in the third. Trojans pulling away now, as was expected, and timeout called now as Hockenbrock comes back into the ball game. She will replace Herbster for the Mounties, and we're ready to go. Straub shooting 1 to get 3. It is good. 40-22, Trojans by 18. They'll loop it ahead, over down on the wing it goes. This is that 35 Geyer. Back here for Zimmerman. And Zimmerman, inside she goes here to Gilbert. Gilbert for 2, but I think a foul will be called first, as Miss Gilbert was tripped up as she went inside there, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. Well, this time Miss Gilbert missed her first one, but she'll get another try. Here's her second try, short off the front. Ball bounces around, Gilbert picks it off. Dumps it inside for Zimmerman. Zimmerman pushing it over in a wing over here. Shot from the side by Spriggle, wouldn't go, and back with it comes Warner real quickly for UD, stopping, popping over everything. Return shot by Straub, good for 2. Back up court comes out Gilbert, and we have timeout called by the Mounties. So with 5:32 left here in the third quarter, it's the Trojans by plenty, and that is 20. Okay, the Mountie timeout is over, so they have the basketball over there for that Geyer. Geyer taking it down the wing, goes inside with it, but it's stolen away by Christy Bingaman. Christy anticipating that pass very nicely, and then Jenna Crabb will chase it over here into the side court, and out of bounds it goes. Spriggle near wing here for Zimmerman, and then inside for Zimmerman again. Zimmerman tries to work her way in, has it all blocked off there, gets it back out here for Geyer. Geyer wanted to go inside, but her pass is blocked away. Here comes Warner with it. Warner for 2, wouldn't go. Return shot by Straub, good. So it's getting to be like Warner races up the court, puts the ball up, misses, and Straub right behind it puts it home. There's a ball tapped out of there by Christy Bingaman, but picked up by the Mounties. Christy with a good defensive effort there. Inside, let's see, tipped off the hands of a couple of red jerseys, and out of bounds that one goes. And so Straub will inbound the ball. 4:37 left in the third quarter. Stein. Ooh, near steal out there with that Gilbert. Shot from the side for 3, wouldn't go. Return shot for Crabb for 2, wouldn't go, and then a foul called. And the foul will be on UDA's Jenna Crabb with a push on the rebound, they say. Yolanda Weaver, number 41, into the ball game for UDA, as they tie her up over there, and they're going to call a hold. A hold's going to be called on UDA. Looked like they had Miss Gilbert just tied up over there, but the refereeette here says it was a hold. So they'll give the ball to Spriggle to inbound for the Mounties. Does so. Down the court it comes here to Gilbert. Gilbert had it blocked away, and Yolanda Weaver will pick up a personal foul. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Shadle, I think. Or perhaps, I'm not sure who called time, but I do know there's 4:13 remaining here in the third quarter. And the Trojans up 44-22. Okay, Spriggle getting ready to inbound the basketball now for the Mounties. For Freer, back into the ball game, number 11, Freer. Near wing for Spriggle. Inside they go to Zimmerman. Zimmerman back for Spriggle. Spriggle takes one dribble, puts a shot up. It's no good. Return shot by Zimmerman is no good. But a foul called. And that foul could be on... It is on Yolanda Weaver. She picks up her third. Crabb has one more than her, 4. Otherwise, most of the gals with either 1, 2, or none. Here's Freer. Spriggle on the baseline, tried to go underneath with it, picked up in there by Werner, or by Weaver, rather. Here's Werner. Near wing over here for Straub, and then Werner working it for Straub. Now into the corner it goes, Weaver. Here's Werner from outside, 19-foot try, no good. Rebounded in there to Zimmerman, who will loop it ahead here for Freer. And we have an injury timeout on the floor. Young gal's got a bad ankle the way it would appear from here. .34 Herbster was the young lady that was carried off the floor here. Looked like she had really turned her right ankle perhaps, and we hope that she's going to be okay. In the meantime, the Trojans tie up Geyer down here. And on the tie-up, it'll be UD ball. So that allows Werner to inbound the ball. On the wing she goes there with it. Now back out in front. This is Stein. Werner in the corner. Shot from over here for 3. Just off the mark. Return shot. 17-footer put up there. No good. Return shot by Straub is blocked out of there. It'll stay UD ball up here, as Werner will get ready to inbound the ball. Stein checks out of the ball game now as Nguyen in there for UD. Shot by Bingaman. It wouldn't stay down. Return shot put up and in by Weaver. Yolanda Weaver for 2. And back with it comes Spriggle. Spriggle dropping it here for Geyer. Geyer picks it up, has it blocked there by Nguyen. Picked up by Straub, and then out of bounds it goes. Knocked out of there by Spriggle. So UD will inbound the ball. 2:43 left here in the third quarter. Push it back here for Straub. Now inside it goes here to Bingaman. Bingaman to the hoop for 2. It's good. Christie with a nice move that time. Christie slinging that one right up and in. It is a stolen away, but then they get it back again. Back with it comes Gilbert. Gilbert with a head of steam, looking for some help. Stops quickly, dropped it off here to Zimmerman, who has it stolen away from her, as Martina Nguyen got a hand on that one. and dragged it out of there. So it goes off Martino in a good defensive play. And Spriggle will inbound the ball. Spriggle getting ready to inbound for West Snyder, I think. Wow, she did so. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert taking it in, dropping it inside here for Zimmerman for 2. It's good. Nice play that time, and Ms. Zimmerman finished that one off very nicely. That makes the score 48-24. They have cut the Trojan lead in half. But a big lead it is. Here's a shot from the side for 3. That's a little short. Rebounded in there to Gilbert. Gilbert coming down the court, working her way as she splits the Trojan defense, but misses the shot. And the rebound comes down there to UD. Back with it comes Straub. Ashley goes to the near side over here of Nguyen. Out in front here for Warner. Warner nearly had it swiped. Pushes it over there, and now they go inside for Bingham. And Bingham for 2 more and wouldn't go, but a foul called. And Christie will go to the foul line for UDA. She'll be shooting 2. Here's Christie to shoot a pair. Her first one. Whoops. No good. Christie can give us our 49th point if she puts this one in. Geyer and number 20 into the ball game now for the West Snyder Mounties. We'll find out who 20 is here in a second. Don't remember mentioning her before. Bingham's second shot's good. Christie goes 1 for 2. Makes it a 49-24 ball game with 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Ooh, near steal by Nguyen, but Gilbert's got it. Gilbert trying to loop it ahead here. Now it's going to be picked up by Geyer. And Geyer, well, maybe it's going to be picked. No, Geyer left Nguyen steal it back. Quick pass ahead here for Straub. Straub for 2, no good. And on the rebound, got a blocking foul called on Nguyen, I think. Yeah, it is. Martina Nguyen picks up a push foul on the rebound. And that's going to send Gilbert to the foul line, shooting a 1-1. Here's Miss Gilbert's first try at it. It is no good. Number 20 is stuck. I don't mean she's stuck on the floor. I mean, that's her name, stuck. Shot by Nguyen for 2. It's good. Nguyen rolls one in there nicely. And back with it come the Mounties. Here's Stuck with it, but Stuck couldn't hang on to it. It did not stick to Stuck, and so out of bounds it goes. It'll be UD inbounding. 1:06 left in the third. This is Werner. Inside for Bingaman. Bingaman outside here. Nguyen. Nguyen for 2 more. Good. Nguyen with a 12-footer from the right side here. Makes it a nice bucket. Gilbert threw the ball over there, intended for number 21, but out of bounds it went. Lubold checks back into the ball game for UDA. Pass inside for Lubold. Her turnaround shot's good. Well, Lubold gets into the ball game and gets herself 2 points. And the score contingent amount. Here's Straub with a steal and a shot. No good. Rebound. No. Goes on the floor. Spins it back out here for a shot by Warner. Good for 2. 57-24. Trojans with some full court pressure. They tap the ball loose. Stolen over there. Nope. Out of bounds it goes as Stuck. Stuck her foot on the end line and was called for the out of bounds play. So UD will inbound it with 15 seconds remaining in the third. Straub. Near side over here for Nguyen. Near walk. Nguyen just caught herself in time. Then she passes it away. Stuck's got it. Stuck lost it. Picked up in here by fast breaking Gilbert, who spins it up. No good. And on the rebound, got a hold foul called. And that'll be non-shooting with just 2/10 of a second remaining here in the third period. Number 20 Stuck picks up the foul, her first. Her team's third or fourth of the half. And that's going to do it as time expires. So at the end of 3, it's the Trojans 57 and the visiting Mounties 24. Final 8 minutes to go here now as Gilbert awaits the inbound pass here from Mattern gal. And Gilbert's got it. Mattern In there for that 20, stuck. Mattern's got it back for Gilbert. Or rather, it wasn't Gilbert, but anyway, here's a steal by Nguyen. Nguyen for 2, it's good. Martina Nguyen for 2 more. There's Mattern battling for it. Over here for Gilbert. Gilbert having some trouble with it. Ball on the floor. Back here for Mattern. Mattern down the court. Near steal in there by Nguyen. But back for Gilbert. Gilbert in the corner. She goes with it for that 44. Hockenbrock. Gilbert with it again. Dropping it for Hockenbrock. Hockenbrock. Back here for Mattern. Mattern goes inside now for Gilbert. Gilbert's jumping it there for Hockenbrock. Her shot's no good, but a foul called. And I do believe Miss Mattern will go to the foul line shooting 2. Crabb and Harmon return to the lineup for UDA. Spriggle back in there for the Mounties. Young lady made 1 out of those 2. And so the inbound pass comes here to Lubold, no good. Return shot, well, let's see, Harmon. Turn shot, there's Harmon with it. Harmon for 2, it is good. Well, I knew Harmon was going to score, I just didn't know when. So she put it home nicely, and that's 2 more for her. Back with it comes Zimmerman. Zimmerman has herself blocked here. And Zimmerman will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. They said, but that's not true. How can that? Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, it's our 8th foul. Okay. Zimmerman at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Foul was on number 51, Lubold, her 2nd of the ball game. Zimmerman's first try, no good. Rebounded in there to Nguyen. Nguyen up court with it for UDA. Looping it right underneath with a nice pass for 2 for Warner. Boy, a nice pass from Martina Nguyen to Alicia Warner, and Warner looped it right up and in very nicely. Just like it was planned. Anyway, here's the ball on the wing over here. It's going to go out of bounds, and they'll say it's off Jenna Crabb, and so it'll be inbounded here by Wes Snyder after we get some player changes here. Geyer returns to the game. This is she with it. Geyer taking it out around the top, dumping it over there for Stuck. Stuck dribbling on the baseline, puts a shot up. It's blocked out of there by Harmon. And boy, Harmon thought for sure she had a block that time, but nothing doing. He wouldn't allow it, so that's going to leave Stuck let Stuck go to the line. Shooting 2. Stuck's first shot wouldn't go, so she'll try 1 more. Her 2nd try, good. So she made 1 for 2, makes it 26-63. Foul on Harmon was her first of the ball game. As Nguyen pushes it into the corner here for a shot by Crabb. Off the mark a little bit. Freer with the rebound here for the Mounties, and up court they come with it. Under 6 minutes to play here in the game. 32 is at Spriggle. Spriggle on the baseline with it, trying to take it all the way down. Stops, puts a shot up short. Return shot put up by Stuck, wouldn't go. And on the rebound, controlled in there by Nguyen. Martina. Nice pass here for Crabb. Crabb tries to go through a couple of people, can't. Warner with a shot, wouldn't go. Rebound on the far side. Harmon spins it back out front here for Warner eventually, and her shot wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Lucas, wouldn't go. Ball tapped in here for Zimmerman now as the red-clad Mounties come down the court. Back here for Spriggle. Spriggle holding it inside. She goes with a turnaround shot by Zimmerman. Good. Looks like a left-handed shot. I'm not sure if I followed her as a left-hander before, but nice left-handed shot looped up and in there by Miss Zimmerman. Near side here for Crabb. Crabb for 2. Wouldn't go. On the rebound, Crabb will pick up a foul. She goes over the back of the Mountie. 4:47 left here in the ball game. It's 28-63. And I think Jenna Crabb has just fouled out of the ball game. Indeed, she has. So Jenna is forced to take a seat in the second row. And she has sent Geyer to the foul line shooting 2. It was a 10th team foul, so Geyer will shoot 2. Her first shot, good. Here's Miss Geyer's second shot, and it is good also. So she goes 2 for 2. 2 nice buckets there by that young number 35, Geyer. Here's a bounce pass over here for Straub. Straub backs up looking for a couple just off the mark. Rebounded in there to Zimmerman, and she is tackled by Nguyen. And helped up there nicely by some of the gals. But it'll be Werner inbounding the ball for UDA. Alicia Werner, 4:33 left here in the ball game. She'll inbound the ball. Right back here for Bingham, and Bingham in one dribble. Pushes it on the baseline looking for Harmon, but out of bounds. It goes off the Trojans, and so it'll be inbounded by Wes Snyder. So Mounties coming back with it now. Spriggle in trouble, tries to push it inside, picked off in there nicely by Bingham. Here comes Christie down the left wing side, dropping it for Harmon, who'll give it here to Warner. Warner near wing over here for Stein, and then Warner's got it back for Stein into the corner. Harmon pushes it right inside there for Bingham, and Christie would like to make the move, couldn't do it. Warner with it, puts a shot up. It is no good. On the rebound, let's see, Stein taps it back inside, but it's picked off by Stuck of Wes Snyder. Back here for Zimmerman. Zimmerman throws it out of bounds, out of the reach of Geyer. And we've got 3:46 left here in the ball game. 63-30, 33-point margin for UD. Trojans up court now. They'll swing it over here for Stein. Stein has it back for 3. No, not quite that time. Rebounded in there to Stuck. Stuck looked like she walked with it about 3 steps before the ref could get the whistle up and blow the play dead. And Warner will inbound the ball. 25 in there for UDA. We'll have to pick up some of these names now in just a sec. Inside it comes to Stein. Her shot, no good. Rebounded inside there by Geyer, and then she lost it, but it was tapped out of there by UDA. 25 for UDA, Undercuffler, it says on the scoreboard. And a foul called. Foul's going to be on Undercuffler, I believe. We'll see. Foul is on Weaver, her 4th. And Stuck at the line, shooting 2, missed the first one. Trojans have committed more than 10 personals here in the second half. The West Snyder Mounties have committed 4. That's probably true too. The Trojans much more aggressive out there. Second shot, good. So he made 1 out of 2. 63-31, 3:10 remaining and counting on down here now. As Warner will spin it here for Straub. Straub goes inside with it here for a shot by Undercuffler. Wouldn't go, but she's fouled. And Undercuffler will go to the foul line for UDA. She will be shooting 2. Undercuffler's first try just off the mark. She'll try again. 3:02 left here in the ball game. And we'll see if Miss Undercuffler can put the second one in. She can. Yep. All right. So back with it. On the mound, he's inside. Stuck. Tries to go inside here with it for Hockenbrock. And she put it in good. Here's Werner. Werner over the wing it goes. Stein bounces it inside looking for a pass, but puts a shot put up anyway by Stein is good. She had it roll off the lady she passed it to and then picked it back up and put it home herself. Stuck with it, forcing herself onto the baseline, gets all tied up in there by Straub. But the ball came loose, and here's Hockenbrock getting it back here for Geyer. Geyer had it tapped out of her hands onto the floor. It goes now, and a tie-up ensues. And on the tie-up, it'll remain the Mounties ball. Nguyen, number 33, back into the ball game to replace Werner. This is Nguyen. Bounce pass on the baseline. Nice bounce pass, and Undercuffler missed the shot that time, had a peeper underneath, but missed it, and a foul called. Foul is on Stein, her third, and that sends Spriggle to the line shooting 2 again, and she missed her first one. Okay, here's her second try. It's good. She made 1 out of 2. Harmon back into the ball game for UD, and also returning to the lineup is Lubold. And there's a walk going to be called now on Stein. Minute 45 remaining here in the ball game. Spriggle dribbles it all the way through, and then he'll push it back here for that 21 Mattern. 35 is Geyer. Geyer had it stolen away. Nguyen picking it up. Nguyen breaking back. Here's a nice pass over here for Undercuffler for 2. A nice pass from Nguyen to Undercuffler for 2. 38-34. Or 30, yeah. 68-34. Shot put up underneath, no good. Rebounded here to Martina Nguyen looking for 2. Ooh, it's good. Martina lightly lifts up the right-handed layup and has 2 more. The gals are having fun tonight against these Mounties of West Snyder. The Trojans will pick up their first league victory tonight. They'll go 1-1 in league, 1-2 overall. But that's going to change. We're going to win some ball games, I'm pretty sure. Here's a shot by Geyer, blocked away. The ball goes right inside there to that Hockenbrock, and she put it home. Inside of a minute to play, down to 35 seconds as a matter of fact. Martina spins it inside. Harmon for 2. It's good. Harmon pops one up and in, good for 2. 72-36. They have doubled up the Trojans again. Here's a ball tipped loose, picked up in here by Geyer. Geyer puts a shot up, blocked away, picked up in there by Lubold. Lubold coming up court, drops it here for Nguyen. And Nguyen with 9 seconds remaining. Into the corner it goes. Shot from the side by Undercuffler, just off the mark. Rebound comes back outside here. They'll give it to Nguyen. Somebody's got to shoot it. This is good if it goes. Wouldn't go. But the final score tonight is UDA 72 and the Mounties from West Snyder 36. So we congratulate Coach Shadle on the ball club's first victory of the 2001-2002 season. And it came at the hands of the Mounties of West Snyder. So we wish the Mounties a good, safe trip home and congratulate all the gals tonight for a fine effort here at UDA. And we'll catch them next time out wherever they might be next Monday night. So until then, good night, good luck, and a good ball game. See you later.